When I think about trends in sustainability, I think I can go backwards first and realize what are the key things to cement yourself. And what I mean by that is when you look at a company like Verizon, one of the largest telecommunication companies in the world, energy is what we had to focus on. So we have really gone after renewable energy and making sure that we can hit our commitments of a net zero in our scope 1 and our scope 2 operations by 2035. And we're well on our way to do that. But then when I look at trends going forward, I think about circular economy and making sure that we're bringing devices to our over 100 million customers that can have a second and a third life, and making sure we're avoiding landfills with any of those types of items. The way we think about sustainability end to end, it's a team sport. If I went back in my 29 years of Verizon, I would never have been thinking that I would be sitting at a table with my competitors talking about how we can bring greener solutions. It's just been a game changer from that perspective. But then you come to Sustainability Live and you start hearing the conversations that are going on and that entrepreneurial spirit. And as the globe is getting much, much smaller, we're counting on those entrepreneurs to really come up with solutions that are going to really change the game by 2050. But when I think about sustainability of Verizon over the next 5 years, bottom line will be what is required to operate. And that'll be reporting, that'll be auditing, that'll be what do we have to do to make sure we're meeting all federal, state, and local regulatory rules. That's blocking and tackling. But then when you start thinking about what's next, when I talk about circular economy, when we talk about end of life, building with end of life in mind, especially in the consumer side, that's super interesting. But then you think about technology in the network side. We run one of the largest 5G deployments in the world. Well, 6G is going to come. How do you make sure those 5G radios are reharvested and redeployed into other areas? When you think about fiber assets and how we're building resiliency, taking aerial and burying, those type of things are really, really important to make sure that we're worried about the future. And at the same time, not putting our head in the sand on what's going on today and thinking forward.